This is the story of Ellen, a beautiful sorceress searching for a strong and passionate man who fits her ideal. She seeks someone who can love her deeply and intimately, according to her desires. However, her search often leads her to trap men with her enchanting beauty. After seducing them and engaging in passionate relationships, she murders them once they fall for her. In the opening scene, Ellen kills her lover Jerry and moves to a new city where no one knows her. She hopes to find the man of her dreams there. Arriving in a small town, Ellen rents a house from Trisha, a local woman. The next day, Ellen wanders through the town's market, seeking a new target. She meets Vihan, who is instantly charmed by her beauty. They strike up a conversation, and soon Ellen lures him into her trap. She invites Vihan to her place. On the way there, Vihan starts getting intimate with Ellen in the car. She stops him and offers him her special magic drink. Without hesitation, Vihan drinks it, unaware of its potency. After consuming the drink, he begins to feel dizzy. As the effects of the drink intensify, Vihan starts to behave strangely. He professes his love for Ellen, claiming he has never felt this way about anyone before. Ellen comforts him and puts him to sleep. The next morning, Ellen finds Vihan dead. Saddened by his demise, she buries his body in her backyard using a tantric ritual. She then takes his car and leaves the house. After this, Ellen visits Barbara and Gahan, who teach her black magic. Gahan first performs a witchcraft ritual with Ellen, and then ends up having an intimate encounter with her. Meanwhile, Sergeant Jerry, a police officer, arrives at Professor Wayne's house after receiving a missing person report. There, he discovers Wayne's grave. This prompts the police to begin their search for Wayne's killer. Back to Ellen, her next target becomes her landlord Trisha's husband, Richard. Using her beauty as a weapon, Ellen seduces Richard, gives him a magical drink, and later engages in an intimate encounter with him. However, after the act, Ellen finds Richard's masculinity unsatisfactory and leaves him in search of her next target. After Ellen departs, the magical drink she gave Richard begins to take effect. Overcome by its influence, Richard goes to the bathroom and tragically ends his own life. On the other side, Sergeant Jerry investigates the items found near Professor Wayne's grave and arrives at Ellen's house. He shows Ellen a picture of Wayne, but she denies knowing him. Jerry then reveals to Ellen that a witch might be behind Wayne's murder and asks for her help in solving the case. Ellen, however, now sees Jerry as her next target. She agrees to help him and plans a date with him for the very next day. The following day, Ellen and Jerry head into the woods. There, they share a passionate moment, and Jerry becomes so enamored with Ellen that he forgets his duties and even considers marrying her. Soon after, Sergeant Jerry receives the DNA report from the evidence found near Professor Wayne's grave. This report reveals the relationship between Wayne and Ellen. Armed with this information, Jerry asks Ellen to meet him at a bar. At the bar, Jerry confronts Ellen, revealing everything he knows. He tells her that he no longer loves her and warns that she will soon be arrested for her involvement in Professor Wayne's case. Their argument catches the attention of other patrons in the bar, who overhear their conversation and attack Ellen. Jerry manages to save Ellen from the crowd and escapes with her. In the next scene, Jerry and Ellen are at Ellen's house. Ellen offers Jerry her magical drink, but Jerry, suspicious of her intentions, deliberately spills it on the floor. Furious, Ellen loses her temper and stabs Jerry in the chest, killing him. In the film's final scene, Ellen is shown sitting alone, tears streaming down her face. She is tormented by her endless search for a love that could touch not only her body, but her very soul. Yet, the dark and dangerous game of witchcraft continues to drag her back into the same cycle of pain and loneliness.